life and love. She's now chosen to marry Ryan. Will you bless their marriage? Accept Ryan as your son. Welcome him into your family. Will you pledge to support them in their marriage by your prayers and love?
I will.
Please be seated, everyone. This wedding is the occasion when Candice and Ryan publicly declare their love and commitment to one another in the presence of God, family, and friends. And for all of us gathered here, this is a sharing in an important love-filled moment in the lives of the two people that you know, appreciate, and love. For Ryan and Candice, this ceremony will reflect what they believe to be God's will for their lives. So as we gather here today, we witness the public exchange of vows and commitments between Candice and Ryan. So let us turn to the one who is the author of all life and the source of redeeming love in Jesus Christ. Candice and Ryan, by your previously announced engagement, you've already made public your intentions to be married here today. And so that your faith and integrity of purpose may appear to all of us, will you please respond to these questions? Ryan, will you have this woman to be your wife, to live together in the covenant of marriage? Will you love her, comfort her, honor her, keep her in sickness and in health, forsaking all others, and be faithful to her as long as you both are living? Candice, will you have this man to be your husband, to live together in the covenant of marriage? Will you love him, comfort him, honor him, keep him in sickness and in health, forsaking all others, and be faithful to him as long as you both shall live? And the address to the people, we want to be able to hear your response. Will all of you witnessing these promises do all in your power to uphold and support Ryan and Candice in their marriage?
Yes.
Shall we do it again? Candice and Ryan chosen the ancient scriptures which describe the definition of what love is, what definitely what love is not. From 1 Corinthians. Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast. It is not proud, it does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking, it is not easily angry. It keeps no records of wrong. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices in the truth. Always protects, always trust, always hope, always persevere. Love never fails. Ryan, will you please repeat that? With joy and in love, I take you, Candice, to be my wife. I promise to love and cherish you, no matter what life may hold for us. To laugh with you in joy, to grieve with you in sorrow, to grow with you in love, and to be faithful to you, as long as we both shall live. And just please repeat after me. With joy and in love, I take you, Ryan, to be my husband. I promise to love and cherish you, no matter what life may hold. To laugh with you in joy, to grieve with you in sorrow, to grow with you in love, and to be faithful to you. And to be faithful to you. And as long as we both shall live. Stephen, may I have this? Precious vessel is the substance of these rings. May the precious possession of love be the substance of your marriage. The essence of these rings is that they are unbroken circles, so let your marital love be unbroken throughout your as a sign and pledge of my unending love. faith and loyalty, I give you this ring. May it constantly remind you of my commitment to you. As a sign and pledge of my unending love, faith and loyalty, I give you this ring. May it constantly remind you of my commitment to you. Now that you, Candice and Ryan, have exchanged marriage vows in the presence of God and in front of your family and friends, and you have both sealed these vows by the joining of hands and the exchanging of rings, I declare by the power vested in me, by God and state, that you are now husband and wife. Father and Holy Spirit.
We got love that we'll never need to hide. Love will always rise above. Whatever comes, we will be just fine. If I am yours and you are mine, take my hand and let's fly away to another galaxy. Hold me close, I want to feel your love. Together we are free. Just be with me. Just be with me. Now we're one with the sun over our heads, and at night we'll be the stars. We can go any place that we want to. I don't care if that's too far. Take my hand and let's fly away to another galaxy. Hold me close, I want to feel your love. Together we are free. Just be with me. Just be with me. Just be with me.
I see clear just like a picture on the wall, and now I know how to steer. I'm not afraid if I should fall, yeah. It took some tears, oh, but together we were strong, and now I feel a burning beat inside my heart. And I feel alive for the first time in my life, oh baby, I feel alive tonight. You lift me up before I fall too far. You lift me up, you help me see the stars. You pick me up when all my hope is gone. You lift me up, you lift me up, you lift me up. Living in fear, I couldn't see the rising sun. Just felt the weight of the world every time I tried to run. But you helped remind me who I am and where I'm from. And now I feel a burning beat in my heart. Yeah, I feel alive for the first time in my life. Oh baby, I feel alive tonight. You lift me up before I fall too far. You lift me up, you help me see the stars. You pick me up when all my hope is gone. You lift me up, you lift me up, you lift me up.
and gentlemen, start with the applause, please. As I introduce to you the mother of the bride, we have Miss Fern Duarte, accompanied by Mr. Roman Lubanksi. Continue with that applause, please, for the parents of the groom. Give it up for Mr. Carl and Judy Dorf-Mueller. Where's that spotlight when you need it, eh?
I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket. I'm looking for a
Ladies and gentlemen, bring up that energy level, please, for our bridal party. First couple, bridesmaids and ushers. Give it up for Lindsay and Chris. Nice round of applause for Chantal and EJ. Make a little bit more noise for Kimmy and Dan. Bring it up, bring it up, bring your hands up for Dana and Brandon. For Diana and Clark. Ladies and gentlemen, the cutest couple here tonight. Give it up for the ring boy and the flower girl. We got Christian and Isabella. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for this next couple. I'm sure they've done a lot of work in getting the bride and groom ready for this evening. Give it up, please, for the best man and the maid of honor for Stephen and Ashley. Go, Stephen. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point in time, I kindly ask that you all stand, please. Bring up that energy level, please. Make a little bit more noise, please. Start clapping your hands, please. The reason why we're all here tonight, the biggest round of applause to your newlyweds, to the bride and groom. Give it up for Mr. and Mrs. Ryan and Candice Dorf-Mueller.
Bailas amanece, habrá corrida de toros y por la noche fiesta y rumba. En Cali mira, se sabe gozar. En Cali mira, se sabe gozar. Te dirán su sol ardiente.
Ladies and gentlemen, the bride and groom want everyone on the dance floor with them. Come on. They want to see a party tonight. I need all the guests on the dance floor with them. Don't be shy, folks. They want to see you out there dancing with them.
Con salsa de aquí, con mucho maní. Con salsa de aquí, con mucho maní. Oiga, mire, vea, véngase a Cali para que vea. Oiga, mire, vea, goce la feria para que vea. Si usted va llegando, váyase entonando, que de baile en baile se va acomodando. De día en la plaza, corrida de toros, de noche caseta.
Come on, I want to see all the guests on the dance floor. It's not for me, it's for the bride and groom. They want to see you down there with them.
Si va usted a Panchito, la panza tiene sabrosura. Salsa, porque mueve la cintura.
Ryan, by the way, it looks like you're dancing to this song so much, you like it so much, we're going to give you the extended version. Ladies and gentlemen, nice round of applause, please, to the bride and groom. Give yourselves a nice round of applause. Now, you can all stay on the dance floor because the bride and groom are going to dance to their first song of the evening right now. This is fun.
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you, for I can't help falling in love with you.
Big round of applause, everyone, please. Candice and Ryan.
Oh, well, thank you all for your such a lovely support. And I was pretty much nervous. I just forgot my drink there, but what's his name over there saved me. So now I got my champagne. I'm looking around here, and I'm just seeing such a lovely crowd, and I'm honestly really overjoyed to get the turnout that Ron and Candice really wanted. It's honestly a lovely bunch of people. And I want to welcome everybody on behalf of the bride and groom to make it. Some people come from a long way to be here, and I know they really appreciate it. Finally, all I could say, it's like at the same time it was yesterday. It was 2 years when they got engaged. I can't get my head around it. 2 years ago. Where did it go? Right? We're also here to celebrate their union this lovely night with all friends and family. But it's also we're here to celebrate your 12th year of your anniversary. I cannot believe that. You're such lovely people. I'm so glad I'm here in the mainland and even just to be here with you guys because you know how much I love you guys. I want to welcome everyone on both sides. I got to say, this is a pretty good looking crowd. Come on, everybody, put your hands up for that one. Woo! So, we'll get this festivities up proper, is what I say. I want everyone here to raise a glass. The Ryan and Candice, cheers. So what are going to keep me up here? For those who don't know me, my name is Stephen Hammond. I'm Ryan's favorite cousin. And been honored to be gifted with being his best band this evening. And that's a lovely thing, Ryan. It's honestly, I'm kind of lost for words. And actually, I shouldn't even be getting that nervous, because if I don't know if anybody's seen, I had a wardrobe malfunction. Like, my pants split right in front of the ceremony. So, like, I really completely embarrassed myself the whole time, so I shouldn't even be nervous now, right? So, just to get us started. So anyways, I'm not going to sit up here and babble on the microphone, because nobody came to watch me babble for how long. So, Candice. So due to popular demand, I'll get to this as quickly as possible. We're all here on July 14th, a lovely day, and go figure they want to get married during the World Cup close to the World Finals, right? Get them selfish, right? Selfish. The World Cup actually brings back a ton of memories for myself and Ryan. It was actually 8 years ago. I can remember that one. Remember that one, Ryan? So Ryan's quite a bit younger than me, you know. We've only hung out at family situations, you know. Sneaking beers and everything like that, because he was younger, you know. But anyways, so every family gathering, we started getting more closer to each other, right? So you think that's a pretty good thing, right? Pretty close to each other, you know, and this buddies, you know, next to we're calling each other, what are you at, texting each other, what are you at, and so then, back in the lovely year of 2010, it was the FIFA World Cup of 2010. And then Ryan calls me up and goes, Steve, you know what we should do? We should go down to the Musket, the German place, right? Let's go down to the Musket. We'll come over and we'll drink and we'll go down to the Musket. We'll watch it, Germany versus Argentina. And I said, you know what? That's a proper thing, buddy, because we got the UFC that night too. So we got the two birds with the one stone. So I said, right, proper thing. That was early in the morning. UFC was later on at night. So we did it that way. So I dives at him. He shows up at my place 8:30 in the morning, gets me out of bed. I'm still in bed. Gets me a breakfast sandwich. Oh, I loves it. God love you, right? Top full, right? Yeah, no trouble. He's right to the Hammonds, right? So anyways, we get down to the Musket just around 9 o'clock. They actually started serving beer right around 9. Right, Ryan? Remember that? Anyways, I'm trying to say this without speaking too quick or without swearing, so bear with me for a minute there. So Germany's doing very well. It was a lovely, glorious game for Germany over Argentina, 4-0. We drank like it was water. It was 30 plus the whole day. We had so much fun. The game was over. We couldn't even remember the cab ride home. Next thing you know, we're home. It's like, we looked at the clock. It's like, Lord Jesus, only noon. And then we look at each other and we just did what anybody else would have done in the situation. We kept drinking. And so we're talking and then we get the big UFC fight on. Oh my Lord, jumping Jehovah today. For some reason, we got it in our head. We looked at each other and said, UFC, watching all these battles. So I said, well, why don't we fight? You know, a big UFC match coming on. I said, why don't we fight? And we thought it was a good idea at the time. So we take our shirts off. We look at each other square in the face. All right, Ryan, this is the ground rules. No below the belt line, not the face. I said, okay, we agreed to that? Oh, come on, don't be embarrassed in that one, Ryan. So I dodged at him. We're squared off here, sweating. So I wheel off and take the first punch. I hit him in the chest. It slips up and clocks him in the chin. And I'm like, oh my God. And he starts bleeding. And Ryan looks at me and I'm like, uh-oh. And so next thing you know, he starts swinging, going mad. I'm swinging, going mad. It was all over the place. My neighbors came into my building freaking, Steven, the building's gonna fall down. We didn't even hear them, but next thing you know, at one point, I threw a chair. I don't remember it, but it happened. But you know, it was all in good fun, right? It was all in good fun. Yeah, all in good fun until I found out what happened to him when he got home to Judy there the other day, right? And you too. So I dodged at it, so yeah. So, you know, I gotta love Ryan, right? You know, he tried to cover it up. It was an accident. He had a couple of bruises and the little thing on his chin, right? So he jumps into the pool, and he sees his mother come out, and he's hovering in the water. He's trying to hide it, and you know, he just slacks off, and he comes out, and then the next thing you know, Judy sees it. Ryan, oh my God, what happened? Oh my God, is this what happens to you? The first day you go to Toronto with your cousin, and this happens to you? Wait till I see him again. He's going to get it. Lord gee, I couldn't show up to their house for another month later. Calls me a month later for another USC, and I said, Ron, you think that's a good idea? He goes, no, don't worry about it. Come on over. And I'm like, yeah, right. And then a couple of weeks beforehand, I guess Carl there gives me a text message. Dawes Carl, he's more Newfie than half Newfoundland, right? Dawes at him. So I reckon I guess a text message from Carl. He goes, what did you do to me, boy? And I'm like, oh, here we go. And I said, I don't know what you're talking about. And he goes, oh, well, boys will be boys. And I Dawes it anyways. I goes over that night to watch UFC. And that Judy's going to have me head. I walk in the door, literally, I walk in the door like this. Because I thought I was going to get a bloody smack. That is just a small inkling of our outings ever since we started hanging out. Everything from the UFC fight nights, our redneck weekends, our downtown shenanigans, everything, the World Cup matches and hockey games, Ryan, is nothing but a pleasure. I can only say I'm very proud to have you as my cousin, and you're one of my favorite cousins. I gotta maybe say one, I can actually say you're my favorite cousin. I love you the most. But, before I sign off to you and putting you up on a pedestal there, I gotta talk to your lovely wife for a moment. Your brand new lovely wife. I know I'm babbling, don't get mad. I know the hall's gonna get mad at me too, but I'm gonna try to keep myself together for this, Candice. I just wanna say the obvious, you're an amazing person. But the best thing about you joining the Dorf Mueller family is you're also joining the Hammond family. And I take that to heart, and we all loved you immediately. Anybody, and I'm sure I can speak to any family member, that we loved you immediately, anytime. Everyone from my poor mother down freezing in Belle Isle, Newfoundland right now, that every other extended family that's met you has not said anything bad. And I just can't get over how much of a great person you are. And also what I have to thank to you, Candice, is the lovely people that you brought into my life. Everyone from your mother, the Roman's family, Roman's extended family, your family, your lovely friends, your lovely brother, your bridesmaids, your friends. They're such lovely, I mean, the list goes on. I can't thank you enough for that, because you always try to include me in anything, and you were just warm, you were hospitable to everybody and all my family and everyone else, because I think you don't know how to be any different. I love you so much. I love you both so much. Ryan, you're the younger brother I never had. And I will always continue to be your older brother, and I will be with you guys every step of the way in your new journey. I love you both. Have a lovely evening.
Every time you want to see them kiss, you got to stand up with the table napkins and you got to wave them round and round and cheer them on as loud as possible, please. A little bit more, please. Once again, everyone, next round of applause, please, to Candice and Ryan. Congratulations.
Hi, everyone. I just wanted to address the newlyweds. Congratulations. Their parents, as well as all the guests who are here today. I know it means so much to Candice and Ryan for you guys all to be here. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Ashley, and I'm Candice's maid of honor. So thank you all for coming to this beautiful ceremony. I know there was a little bit of rain, but I heard that's good luck. So, Ryan, you're so lucky to have married my best friend today. So cherish each other forever, and you may kiss your bride again. You may kiss your bride. I don't have the serviette here. So after 12 years of dating, I'm sure both families are over the moon with this reunion. And today, Fern, Judy, and Carl, you must be so proud of Candice and Ryan. I'm sure you're now waiting for grandchildren, but hold your horses. There's the honeymoon first. Candice and I met in high school around the same time that I actually met Ryan as well. And over the years, Candice and I have become best friends, and I can't ask, oh no. I can't have asked for a better best friend. She's so kind, caring, smart, and driven. And I'm so honored to be here standing by your side today on this memorable day. We've shared so many memorable events, activities over the years, most memorably in Las Vegas recently for her bachelorette. Which was a great time, and I won't say more than that. But Ryan, I've seen you and Candice's love grow over the years into a true partnership, and I know you guys probably already feel like you're married and you have the kitties, Beefy and Sandy, to show for it. So Ryan, I'm really glad that you found Candice on T.Wire all those years ago before Facebook existed. And you've made my best friend so happy. And remember, Ryan, a happy wife is a happy life. This is a whole new start to a chapter in your lives, so I just wanted to toast to the newlyweds today, to Mr. and Mrs. Dorfmuller.
So can I ask everyone to please stand up? I need all the guests to please stand up. I need all the guests to please stand up. Candice, Ryan, are you ready? The bride and groom are now going to wave the napkins, and they want to see all the guests kiss each other. There you go. It's a family event, everyone. Candice, Ryan, keep waving, keep waving. You can't stop until they finish waving. That's right, right until the next course. Are your hands getting tired? Your arms getting tired? Switch arms, switch arms. No, I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding. We'll be back, we'll be back.
Ladies first, ladies first. Go, go, go.
Good evening, everyone. I would like to thank each and every one of you for coming here tonight to celebrate in Candice and Ryan's marriage, a celebration of love to one another. It only seemed like yesterday, in fact, 12 years ago today, I walked into my kitchen, put my groceries on the counter, and looked out the window. On the stairs into the pool was Marco with his new girlfriend kissing, and Ryan and Candice frolicking. Ryan and Candice frolicking in the pool. I phoned Marco's mom at the time and said, "You better get down here because everything has suddenly changed." It was no longer the boys. The girls were now on the scene. That was the very first time I met Candice Carvello. Candice, I would like to welcome you into our family with open arms. It's funny, but from the very beginning, you always seem like part of the family. Dana, you now officially have a sister. Candice, your inner beauty shines from the inside out. Ryan, you are a very caring and sensitive person. Together, you complement each other. In closing, I would like to wish you both all the happiness and love in your marriage. God bless.
Tree. Well, mine's real easy now. My wife just said it all. So, yeah, thanks for coming out. Anyways, the first part's always the same, right? Welcoming Candice into the family, and obviously a sister to Dana, and that was 12 years ago. yes today makes it official, and like it's fantastic. Like, I don't know what to say there, but it happened 12 years ago in the swimming pool. So, Candy girl, I don't know. Anyways, I'd like to thank everybody else in attendance for coming, obviously, to make this joyous occasion. It's more special than it is. I got to take my glasses off to read. Now I won't be able to see you, so it's easy. And I'd like to make another welcome here for the family that couldn't make it. As some of you probably know, Angels took my mother a couple of weeks ago. And in talking with her, I don't know if she could understand, but as we got closer and closer to the wedding day, I knew she wanted to be here. And we got a little touch of that, a little bit of angel rain there, or tears of joy. And I know she's up there with my dad and Joe and Jean, Judy's parents, and Cowboy Man, I can't forget, for those people out there. They're all up there having a party, and certainly we're going to outblast them tonight when we finish our party. So I just want to thank them for the people that couldn't come. I got a question for everybody now. Who has taken their little ones to the doctor for hearing tests? Those of you that haven't had kids yet, you will, because we had to go a few times with Ryan. The normal tests, you know, they do an okay job, but we went to Walmart once, and this was the straw that broke the camel back. We are going to the hospital right away. We're going to see a doctor. He's not listening. So we go around Walmart, and of course, you got to make your 5-6-year-old or whatever he was knee-high to a grasshopper there. Walk with you, don't run away, stay close. Turn around, he's gone. And being so small, I mean, they're right behind a coat rack or a shoe rack or whatever it was, and it took a lot of effort to find him, and you can imagine your heart, right? And then everybody in Walmart was helping us look, and finally he comes out, big smile. You don't remember that, do you? Ugh. I'll remind you later. Anyways, same occasion. Dana loves this story because she actually listened and didn't make the same mistake. So, girls got it over guys. Anyways, we're walking through Walmart. We just happen to go through the section. Right? The florist section. Nice little cactuses, look like baseballs, little pointy things. Ryan, don't touch that. Just gives me that look. Right? You can imagine the look. At 1 second later, grabs it and he's screaming all over the place. And we just had the running around looking for him. Now all of a sudden he's touching cactuses, screaming all over the place. The people thought I was beating the kid up for running away earlier. It's like, so, needless to say, next day, doctor's appointment. What did the doctor say? If I had $1 for every parent that brought their kids in here, I'd be a millionaire. Yeah. In other words, he's got perfect ears, Candice, so he has no excuse to ignore you, okay? Just remind him of the cactus. Maybe you can put it somewhere else. Ooh, I did that without even looking at the book here. Ooh, you. Oh, I'm on, look how many pages, jeez. And I lost this speech. I had to redo it at the hotel, so anyways. Now, we're gonna talk about another lesson in life, sharing. Oh yeah, Ryan, he's smart. He learned to share real good. We're up at the cottage, sand, beach, whatever. They're running through the forest. What does he do? Brandon, can I borrow your socks? Please lend me your socks, right? You got to share with your older brother. So, of course, Brandon, being the nice guy he is, takes off his socks. What does he have? Poison ivy, all the way up. And Ryan's killing himself laughing. There's a lesson in sharing, right? Brandon, now you know. Candice, don't take your socks off for him, okay? Because he's probably doing something he shouldn't have. Now, alas for Dana. Ryan wanted to teach Dana a lesson in life, something he'd probably learn or she'd probably know going down to college or university or whatever. But being 6 years old, right, I'll just give her a little lesson in life. Well, how to funnel. We all know how to funnel, right? Up on his shoulders, funnel, higher, Dana, higher, higher. Another beer, another beer. And if you don't believe me, it's probably still on Facebook. So, anyways, lesson in life. And you know what? It was probably a good lesson because she hates beer, so that's good. Time will tell. Anyways, last but not least, because I could go on forever here, but I know everybody wants to get to the toast, and I want to get to my dinner before it's stolen. Mark. Well, we can't forget Ryan's 15 or so plus years in baseball, right? Baseball, this, competition, this, you name it, you whatever. You know what? He should have stayed. Look at the Jays now. They could have used somebody like that, kicking that ball out of the park and whatever. And anyways, he probably would have had $1 million. We could have had a bigger wedding than this. Imagine that. Anyways, so much for the $1 million. But in all honesty, in hindsight, Candice is worth the $1 million that you got. So at the end of the day, it all works out. Candy girl, great. Fern, thank you very much for passing Candice on. And the unfortunate part about this bonding here is you got me now. And I know where you live. Sorry, Roman. We're going to liven up that house. Anyways, that's enough for me. I'd just like to raise a glass now. And have cheers, prost, cheers, and obrigado. See, now I feel good, I can eat. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Well, I'm not as funny as Carl or Judy, but I'm going to do my sweet. Okay, thanks. So, good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to welcome all of you here to celebrate the marriage of my daughter, Candice, and my new son, Ryan. So, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Fern, mother of the bride. So, Roman and I would like to officially take a moment to welcome Ryan into our extended family. His parents, Judy and Carl, and brother Brandon, where's Brandon? Right there, and sister Dana. Welcome. Thank you. So, Candice, some of the speech, I already did it at your shower, but Ryan didn't hear it, or some of the guests. So, Candice, since the day you were born, you have brought so much joy and love into my life. You gave me purpose and strength. My life became about you and how I could nurture, guide, and empower you. You look absolutely stunning in your wedding dress. You've grown from an adorable little girl into a gorgeous young woman who is not only beautiful on the outside, but even more beautiful on the inside. I still remember your energy and creativeness when you were little, always putting on dancing and singing shows for your grandparents at all of our special family events, and getting your cousins and brother, Clark, to participate whether they liked it or not, right? You remember? So, Ryan, unlike you, Candice, when we would go shopping, I would step back. She was always there. I never had to worry about her. She was always right next to me. Clark was a little bit more like Ryan. Maybe it's a guy thing. So Candice, you're just a joy to be around. And I know how much you love being around your family and friends. You were thoughtful, caring, compassionate, and I love you so much. I'm so proud of you, all your accomplishments, your positive attitude, your drive, and passion to succeed. I love you. Candice, you have a beautiful partner in Ryan, and I am proud of you both. Ryan, I value the love, laughter, and support that you give to my daughter. I know Candice loves you with all her heart, and that you are her true friend and true love. You were both so young when you first met this day 12 years ago. And here you are, stronger than ever, and with so much love and respect for each other. Today is one of the happiest days of your lives. And I know you have so many more ahead of you. You're heading on an amazing journey. As the two of you embark on this new life together, I wish you a life full of happiness, good health, and prosperity. May you never go to bed angry, and may you always begin each day with a kiss and I love you. Everyone, please join me in a toast to Ryan and Candice. Love you.
Mother of the bride, everyone, Ms. Duarte, congratulations.
I found a love for me. Well, darling, just dive right in. Follow my lead. Well, I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. 'Cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. Darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own. And in your eyes, you're holding mine. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass. We're listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, but you heard it. Darling, you look perfect tonight. Well, I found a woman stronger than anyone I know. She shares my dreams.
I want you to know, I said I want you to know right now, you've been good to me, baby, better than I've been to myself. Hey, hey, and if you ever leave me, I don't want nobody else. Hey, hey, I said I want you to know, I said I want you to know right now, you know you make me wanna shout, yeah, yeah, shout, yeah, yeah. Now wait a minute.
Everybody scream.
Feel alright.
So let me ask you, how you feeling?
Now that I've got my woman,
Gentlemen, you got your woman?
I feel, hey, alright.
Are you feeling good?
You've been so good to me.
I said, how good?
You've been so good to me.
I said, how good?
You know you make me wanna lift my head up and throw my hands back and come on now, come on now, come on now, come on now, take it easy, take it easy, take it easy, take it easy, a little bit softer now, 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 a little bit softer now.
Everybody start going down. You gotta bend the knees.
A little bit softer now, a little bit softer now, a little bit louder now.
Start coming up.
A little bit louder now.
Start coming up. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Wave them side to side. Now make some noise. Make some noise.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to witness a unique event in history, the very first and the very last time that the wife is going to let me speak on behalf of both of us. It's a privilege and an honor to do so. I just hope that so soon in our married life, I don't let Candice down. My speech today will be like a mini skirt, long enough to cover the essentials and short enough to hold your attention. I'd like to start by welcoming all of you here to celebrate our wedding. Some of you have traveled a long way, but whether your journey was 1,000 miles or 5 miles, we thank you sincerely for sharing this special day with us, and I hope everyone is putting the lovely bar staff to work. From the moment we got engaged, Candice has hardly stopped planning and arranging things to make sure it went smoothly as it did today. Even yesterday, well, a little while back, but I overheard her, "Mom, I've still got so much more to do and I want everything to be perfect." And her mom replying, "Don't worry, his best man will make sure he's here." All jokes aside, I'm seriously proud of Candice and juggling and organizing this wedding with everything else and still remaining calm and understanding. She is a strong and independent woman, something I realized the very first time we met. Of course, I was too shy to go over and start a conversation with her and ended up having to run from the police. But that's a different story for another day. Thank God for social media, as I was able to find her the following day and showed her how much I loved her by messaging her 20 times in all cap locks. I don't understand to this day why she replied. I really appreciate just how lucky I am. She's a beautiful lady, a gorgeous bride. Just look at her. Damn. But I still don't know how I got her to say yes, because all she seems to say is no, Ryan, no. I can truly say this is the happiest day of my life, but for some, Carl, or Mr. Tree, as some of you may know, my father, on the other hand, has no idea he's picking up this bar bill. Just look at him. Naturally, I'm extremely grateful to Candice's mother, Fern. I see you, Fern, over there, hiding. And my new Vava and Vavu. I hope I said that right. I don't know. Not only for their generosity today, but also for allowing me to marry her daughter. I feel honored that they have taken me into their family. Thank you, Fern, for everything you helped us with and creating such a beautiful woman I can now call my wife. Sounds weird, I know. Yeah, I know. With all this gratitude being expressed, this seems the appropriate time to thank my mom and dad for the upbringing, the gratitude and support. It's impossible to sum up what my wonderful parents have given me. They put up with years of moaning, tantrums, and brattiness, and it all pays off. Now, it's Candice's turn to put up with it. But really, from the both Candice and myself, without you guys, this wedding would have never been possible. Thank you very much, Mom and Dad. Love you. Finally, I'd like to thank my best man. Every groom needs a best man he can totally rely on, somebody organized, who can take charge and make the day run smoothly. A person who is very serious and responsible. But what do you have if you don't have anybody like that? Well, in my case, I picked Steven, my best drinking buddy, who I should point out is single, and therefore in the position this evening to dance with every girl he pleases. Steven, all jokes aside, thank you for everything you've done and being there for me when I need you most. You're like a brother to me, honestly. Thank you very much.
Give me this whole I love Jeff. Thank you. Good job on the speech, doing well, man.
Which reminds me, I'm supposed to end this speech by proposing a toast. So, ladies and gentlemen, could I ask you now all to rise, raise your glasses, in recognition of the bridesmaids and groomsmen for performing their role so gracefully and looking so fantastic throughout the day. I'd also like to congratulate them for doing such a great job and making sure that Candice went against all better judgment and didn't change her mind. Showed up today. Cheers. Thank you very much.
Just so you all know, he's the one that always says no. All I have to say is Ryan, and I immediately get no. I'd like to personally thank all of you being here today and sharing this special day with us. I always dreamt of a fairy tale wedding with all of my family and friends present, and I want to thank you for helping make my dream come true. 2 years ago, Ryan asked me to marry him. Let me emphasize that, 2 years ago. That means all of these guys over here have had to listen to me talk about it for 2 years. I feel bad for that. You can imagine what amazing friends and family I have that they still showed up today. Boys, Ryan's groomsmen, I have to say, for a group of guys who don't normally dress up on the regular basis, you all look very good tonight. I also want to thank you for wearing those extremely hot suits, and all the other men in here, on this very humid day, but the sun came out. Stephen, thank you so much. We're always putting a smile on everybody's face. If you ever need to be cheered up, come to this guy. Ladies, my absolutely stunning group of bridesmaids, could I have asked for a better looking group of girls? Thank you for being part of this entire journey and standing by my side today. This experience would not have been the same without you all to share it with. Whew, now we get into the hard part. Ashley, my maid of honor, my beautiful, kind-hearted best friend.
It's okay.
Sorry, guys. Okay, I am so lucky to have met you in high school photography class. We have shared so many wonderful memories throughout high school, visiting you at Guelph University and beyond. I spent so much time with Ashley at Guelph University, you could use the line from Mean Girls, she doesn't even go here. Ashley is my one friend who can always lighten my mood with her sense of humor and genuine soul. She is the puzzle piece that holds our group of friends together. You must have liked that one, Ashley. For those of you who don't know, this is the puzzle queen. Ashley, thank you for always being there and being my maid of honor. For someone with little to no wedding experience, you did a damn good job. Woo! Oh, this only gets harder. My grandmother. My grandmother and grandfather, Vavon Vavu. I'm so incredibly blessed to have you both here in good health. I say good health, they might tell you otherwise, but if you ask me, I think they both look pretty incredible for their age. If anyone needs advice on how to look as good as they do, try cooking and cleaning 24/7 like my grandmother. Or gardening, climbing trees, and making wine like my grandfather. Or maybe it's the secret sweet moonshine that tastes like candy my grandfather makes. Vavan Vavu, you are second parents to me and have done so much for me growing up. I am so thankful to have grandparents who care so much for their grandchildren. With great grandparents comes a great mother. Mom, I don't know how anyone could be such an amazing mother. Day in and day out, I think about everything you've done for me and wonder how I can become a mother just like you to my future children. There is no one in this world I look up to more than you. You are the most hardworking, independent, and strong woman I know. I wonder where I got it from. Words can't express the amount of love and respect I have for you. I know I can be a little sassy sometimes. Ryan and my friends know it too. And I appreciate you putting me back in check. You always have the best advice for me and truly are my best friend. I can talk to you about anything. And by anything, I mean I confessed to my mom in a card the year I was legal drinking age that my friends and I had been taking bits of her alcohol from her bar cart and filling the bottles with water. She laughed it off, and I knew she would. That's why I can tell her anything. Mom, thank you for your generosity and help with the wedding, and thank you for continuing to be the greatest mother a daughter could ask for. Judy and Carl, wow, did I ever get lucky with you. You have both been so wonderful to me, and I could not be happier to be part of your family. Carl, with your 70s platform boots you rocked at my birthday last year. You truly are quite the partier and always have been since the disco days. Judy, Judy, I love your positive energy and how honest you are. Sometimes I forget you're Ryan's mom because you're like one of my close girlfriends and I can spend hours talking to you. From the very beginning, I have felt so welcomed into Ryan's family. I have traveled to every province from BC to Newfoundland, and I can honestly say there is no province with people like Newfoundland. It's no wonder I fell in love with Judy's family. Judy and Carl, thank you for bringing Ryan into this world. 12 years ago, I went to high school party and noticed this cute, dirty blonde hair guy. For those of you who don't know, I have a thing for the dirty blonde hair. He was exactly my type and my style. I still remember his red golf shirt, wearing sunglasses at night, not sure why, and his backpack, not sure what was in there. I was a confident teenager, so I went up to him. Well, this guy didn't give me much back. When I tried to make conversation with him, he just awkwardly laughed and smiled most of the time. I thought to myself, is this kid high? Or is he just not that into me? Well, unfortunately, the party soon got broken up by cops, and we all parted ways. Never did I ever think I would speak or see the cute guy from the party again. Lucky for me, before Facebook and Tinder, there was T.Wire, as you've already heard today. Ryan found me and messaged me multiple times in caps, as he already told you. And I thought to myself, wow, this guy is pretty excited. He must have been more into me than I thought. From there, we met up and hit it off right away. So here we are today, 12 years later, from the day he asked me to be his girlfriend. Here we go again. Okay, Ryan, I believe you are the man I've always dreamt of marrying since I was a little girl, and I can't believe I found you. You are always there for me and always have my back. I can always count on you to help me get through a tough day with your cute notes and when you leave me croissants on the stove. I love how we get each other and can talk to each other about anything. Ryan, I love you so much, and I am so honored to spend the rest of my life with you. Now that I've given you all a 10-minute speech after I said I would never give a long speech, let's get this party started!
I saw it coming from miles away. I better speak up if I got something to say, 'cause it ain't over until she sings. You had your reasons, you had a few, but you know that I would go anywhere for you, 'cause it ain't over until she sings. I just need to get it off my chest, yeah, more than you know, yeah, more than you know. You should know that, baby, you're the best, yeah, more than you know, yeah, more than you know. I just Your good intentions are sweet and pure, but they can never tame a fire like yours. No, it ain't over until she sings. Yeah. Right where you want it, down on my knees. You got me begging, pretty baby, set me free, 'cause it ain't over until she sings. Come a little closer, let me taste your smile until the morning light. Ain't no going back the way you look tonight. I see it in your eyes. I just need to get it off my chest, yeah, more than you know, yeah, more than you know. You should know that, baby, you're the best, yeah, more than you know, 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 yeah, more than you